Good evening, everyone. We will begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray to the Amatsu-Norito Prayer of Heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. 高天原にかむずまります。かむろぎかむろみのみこいて、そめみよやかむいざなぎのみこと、つくしのぎむかのたち花の、おどのあわぎはらに、みそぎはらいたもうときになりませる。荒井戸の狼たち、もろもろのまがこと積み汚れを、荒いたまえ、清めたまえとますことのよしよ。天津神、国津神やおよろずの神たちともに、雨の淵駒の耳振り立てて、ぎこしめせと、かしこみかしこみむまおす。弥勒おみかみ、守りたまえ、咲き生えたまえ。弥勒おみかみ、守りたまえ、咲き生えたまえ。教えみよや主の神、守りたまえ、咲き生えたまえ。教えみよや主の神、守りたまえ、咲き生えたまえ。かんながら玉ち生えませ。かんながら玉ち生えませ。Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. We will now receive group Johrei. May God and Meishu-sama bless you. Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teachings. Truth, virtue, and beauty. By teaching truth, virtues, living, and the enjoyment of beauty, I guide the people to the pathway of heaven. Truth is the way, virtue is the deed, and beauty is the heart. I am helping others to live these ideals. Truth gives birth to goodness and creates a virtuous heart. Goodness manifests as beauty. Let all seekers know this. Paradise on earth, the creation of which is our goal, is a world where truth, virtue, and beauty are expressed in perfect form. Truth, of course, means that it is the ultimate reality, the right state of a thing, without any impurity or opacity, with no aberration. Virtue, the opposite of vice, is the product of a belief in God, who is truth. The atheistic denial of such a belief is the position material science takes as its basis. With respect to beauty, while it is true that the progress of civilization has increased elements of beauty a great deal, the majority of people cannot always partake of them. It is only the privileged classes who are blessed with beautiful clothes, delicious foods, and stately residences, while the rest of humanity can barely manage to stay alive. The modern age is a heaven for the wealthy, while it is hell for the poor. If this great fault underlying our present civilization can be corrected, giving all an equal opportunity for happiness, then we will be living in a truly civilized world. We believe it is the mission of our organization to help create such a world. Rejoice, for the time has come when this dream will soon become a reality on this very planet. There is this beautiful faith experience from Oliveira, Ribeirão Preto, Johrei Center, Brazil. And Iago is just 28 years old, and he became a member of our church 8 years ago. After completing college in January 2016, he could not find a job. He saw that he looked for guidance from his minister, and she suggested for him to give service channeling Johrei and cleaning the church for a whole day, once a week. After a month, a job opportunity came up in another city. So in July 2016, he moved and started working. However, for being busy with this new professional routine, he stepped away from church activities. At the time, he had no understanding of the importance of expressing gratitude and having constancy in serving the divine work. So, approximately 2 months later, he experienced a purification with kidney pains and sought out the Johrei Center for assistance. So, Iago received Johrei daily, and after 10 days, he expelled a kidney stone, alleviating his pain. Initially, his dedication was being MC for the morning services. At the same time, he gave service at the liturgy and joined the morning service on Saturdays. Through these efforts, within 1 year, he was promoted to the position of administrative assistant. And a year and a half later, in early 2019, he received an invitation to dedicate as an officiant in monthly services, as he took on new missions in our church. He progressed materially. In April 2020, he was approved in an internal selection process at his company for a vacancy that he lodged for. With the first payment for the new job position, he materialized his gratitude for this blessing. April 2021, an opportunity arose for him to work in a multinational company in the food industry. He participated in the selection process, and 3 days later, the company called him, informing that he was hired. The salary and benefits are much higher than what he was getting. With these successive experiences, he learned the importance of commitment and dedication and offering monetary donations of gratitude. Through sincere and constant service to the divine work, he has been strengthening and spiritually elevating himself, which is reflected in blessings and protection in the various fields of his physical life. Iago's desire is to express his gratitude to God and Meishu-sama in an ever-increasing fashion, seeking to be useful in guiding others so that their lives are transformed by the intervention of the divine light. This is another miracle that happened when someone decided to practice faith, to dedicate, to give service, help someone. With this faith experience, I would like to thank you all very much for attending this evening service and for praying together with us for the salvation of our ancestors, praying for the entire world so that we can have peace in this planet. This brings to a conclusion our evening service. Thank you everyone for joining us, and we wish you a very blessed evening. Thank you.